are ready for the action to kick off. Immortals going up against Team Liquid that finally worked out how to join the server. I'm joined, of course, by Crispian. How you feeling, mate? You ready for this game?
Yeah, should get well underway now. Should be an absolutely really close one.
Yeah.
Two teams that are completely familiar with each other. You probably prac every week together, I expect, at some point. There's not much out there they can prac with. And of course, Zeus has been on both teams now, so should be a really close match, this one. I think they're very evenly matched.
That's the thing. Very good understanding inside and out of how these teams work and how they all perform individually, and that's going to sort of be the most important factor, obviously. Getting into it as well, it is going to be Train that is the map that will be played, so that should be quite interesting how that is going to unfold.
Yeah, I think K&G could really pop off with the AWP here, especially Henny. K&G's been brought in as the aggressive guy, the assertive guy, the guy that likes to make picks. And I think that's what they needed. Henny's not always that guy that wants to go and do those plays. He can be quite reserved at points, but he's extremely quick. And with both of them duo warping on this map, it could be really, really hard for Liquid to break.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of potential for actually some interesting stuff to come through, obviously. We do have the veto to go through there if you want to take a look at things as well as it boiled down. I mean, fairly standard bans overall. We have seen Train actually play quite a lot between these two teams in the past. Obviously, it's the same sort of scenario as well. And as you touched on with the AWP potential, that is going to be really quite heavy on the CT side. That's where we need to see those AWPs come into effect quite majorly. They have to be the difference maker, because scopes on CT side Train are so heavy. Yeah,
especially with these two players as well. JDM's going to have a really hard task here of breaking them both down. But
yeah.
Stanislaw, great in-game leader. Let's see what they can do. It looks like they have looked at the CT side Immortals. It looks like an in-play by the terrorist side. Got one smoke, one molly. That's probably for an after plant. Smoke lower, get onto the site, then molly the bomb after plant. Now I don't know why they're taking so much time. Usually this just gives the CTs more chance to push and maybe get info.
Yeah.
Potentially alley, but here it comes.
They're going to try and push their way through, see if they can make their entry to the site. Brute Force is going to be the recipe of the day as they push their way in. Penny will find that frag back on towards Twist, but Elige can trade it out fairly easily, leaves them in a 4 versus 4, where they do have the one plant. But the thing is they need to watch the rear, because there is some CTs coming in hot to try and retake this. They actually do an effective job as well, as the retake is being mounted quite quickly. As you can see, the CTs just barraging their way in towards the bomb site. These USPs in hand. Lucas in the elevated angle as well, trying to get a bird's eye view on the T's that they're in some pretty good spots. They're going to try and jump on the bomb as well and force it out. The headshot actually connects, and Nitro is the last man left standing. He's on 2 HP, but the thing is he has to just try and hold on to it. He's going to have to jump off, comes with the bomb, actually goes to the frag, but the thing is, does he have the time to play with? It's going to be so close.
I think he's got it. Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, barely just.
Pretty clean round, especially with those two coming on the big flank really quick. They kind of exchanged places there. The teams are up in their face close to connector, and they had 2 on the big flank. If they didn't have those 2 on the big flank, I don't think it would have gone their way.
Yeah.
The bomb wasn't planted for them, so they had to come back and retake all that ground, and they managed to pick up the kills and just get the defuse in time.
Which is good to see, obviously, that was able to go down their way in the end. A nice retake, very crisp headshots that came out. Smart retake going in from the rear as they did. Obviously, there's SMGs in play now. Only one rifle that is actually going to be brought up.
Yeah, they want to build money. It's a really good map to build money on. Nade's another really good, important map to get them down at Pop Dog. T-main, stop any fast aggression coming down. Also, alley, you can't really play alley without the smokes and buying time. It's just, you just get picked off and they push up for free. So yeah, this should be good. They're playing close on top of the trains. I like these elevated angles. So hopefully they can get the trades down. Not a huge investment by the T's, so it should be a fairly straightforward round and cash for these SMGs.
Stanislaw here leading the charge as they make their play towards the bomb site. Obviously just going to try and complement the range they have for these Deagles. It just matters if anyone is actually going to give them the opportunity to even land a shot.
Yeah, as soon as you hear a deagle, everyone just kind of ducks, get away from it, and they know what they're capable of. And it's nothing worse than just getting shoulder peak 1D'd when you've got a full set of utility. It's just soul crushing. If they can get a plant, it'd be great, but I just don't see it here. Lucas is in a great position to deal with this. You're not going to know he's here. He's got a good off angle, and he's just going to take off heads.
Yeah, this should be huge. This is playing by Electric Box here as it does peek out against the opener, and then the follow-up frag is one towards Nitro. Twist will be able to trade it back in the end, but they do start to trickle off at this point. Left with just 2 players are standing, and they don't stay standing for long. A hat-trick comes out in the end there towards the end of that round, and everyone does get shut down.
Yeah, only using SMG there. Good start for the Immortals side so far. One of them's probably going to save a lot of money for an AWP. And then in the gun round, probably one of them will keep UMP, try and save for a double AWP. It's likely what we're going to see here, but Team Liquid, after getting the bomb plant, they've gone for a full buy here. Smokes, flashes. They'll probably bait nades, not give away that they've got the full kind of complement of AKs. Try to do something mid-round. Oh, the CTs are going aggro here.
Up close and personal. A lot of information off the back of the noise that is being made by Team Liquid there.
Got one playing close and one playing just at the back. That's an interesting setup. If they can get one and fall away. Ooh, a liege.
Peeks out, get that opening frag on towards Lucas, but they start to fall back. Stanislaw gets a lot of information here as he works his way down towards 18. Tags on towards Bolts. JDM comes to support him. Smoke goes out to at least toy with them right now. Their presence has been made.
Nothing overcommitting from the CTs. They've got that info that they've had 2 at alley. They didn't rotate overly. I think these kind of teams have seen these plays before, seen these styles and seen these tendencies. So it's going to be much harder to manipulate and fake off these teams. They've all grouped now. It looks like it's going to be an inner split. It's all on the main man on B-bomb side.
Let's see if they can be able to
straight down.
Great openers actually come out. Elite,
wow.
Stanislaw and Nitro.
3 quick ones.
Yeah, very fast off the draw there as they find these headshots. Leaves it all on Henny. Miles out of position, of course. Basically just trapped there right now as he can't do too much into this. Maybe finds 1 frag with a UMP if they go for the hunt, but ideally they should just be sticking back, defending that bomb and trying to keep 5 alive.
Yeah, I mean, can't really floor Team Liquid for this round. They've played it really slow, really methodical. And Twist is a crazy good player. And seriously, you see some of the stuff, it's so calculated, everything he does. Even, I mean, that didn't look the most calculated, but you actually watch some of his demos, see how he just moves around the map, everything's so purposeful and refined, it's really, really nice to watch. They've made a hell of a lot of pressure already for the CTs on the outside bomb site. Trying to burn some of those counter nades, which the CTs are doing. They're unsure where the terrorists are at this point. Just a deagle on Lucas. It's going to be an outside split, 3-pronged attack. Very, very hard to deal with. They decided against it.
Very slow, methodical play here from Team Liquid, of course, trying to run these rounds for as long as they possibly can.
I think this is Stanislaw's style. They like to run a default and put pressure everywhere on the map, and then he has like a mid-game kind of impulsive call. He just kind of creates strats on the fly a lot of the time. I think that's what Optics said about him. That was really good. That no matter what kind of nade you got, he'll come up with a strat and give you at least a chance in the round. Yeah. So he's such a good leader. Just managed to kind of create a win condition out of nothing sometimes. This inside split is going to be really hard.
Trying to work their way in off the back of the flashbangs. They will roam their way into the side and actually get a fair bit of map control quite quickly. You can see Nitro is the one that's just speeding his way through. Really counter-kicked in the Nitros into this round. Twist as well, going to be able to get that bomb planted now, but Nitro bites off more than you can chew. Gets in the back line, but instantly gets taken down by Bolts as they are ready for this push to come into effect. Elite flashbang, but he's in a close angle. It depends if he is aware of everyone that's close to him. Very easily could be a frag for the opposition, and has to be Immortals. Starting to retake this site quite effectively. Ascent comes in for a frag as well, shuts down JDM. You can see Twist trying to trade it back, will only find 1 frag before it's just blow for blow. Eventually Stanislaw will fall. Henny, great work with the scout there as they would pick up 2 frags that in the end were the decision maker.
Yeah, good decision by the CTs not to overcommit there and give those early kills away. They had 5 for ages, just waiting for everyone to rotate over. and retaking this bomb site, when you do have control of the back line area, it's really hard for the T's to kind of play from any position. There's so many crossfires, there's so many angles, elevated angles, all these trains that they can stand on, all these mollies coming in. You just get flushed out. And then when you're back into your brown holes, you don't really have many options but to peek, and the CTs could be anywhere at that point.
JDM actually the opener here is taking down Lucas to kick off the round. Very swift stuff on display. Oh, this could be dangerous. Playing around the smoke like this is close towards Pop Dog. Just use that to ward it off. Covering your back. Oh, audio cues. This could be absolutely insane.
I think they might see him on the radar before he sees them.
To play his cards right here to go huge. JDM peeks out, but he gives the game away here. They're going to be completely aware. They can go for the spam through. If they want flashbang out, they're going to peek through the spring together. He gets the opener. Great headshot, comes out somewhere and gets away with that, but the traders eventually come back through. Bolts as well. Going to be able to connect that on. Trade effectively. Still in the back line. Should be able to take down JDM with such prowess right now. And he's got the trigger discipline as well. This is absolutely amazing. Easy one. Easy two.
Well played. Really well played there. Stanislaus just let one by. It might happen to them. Role reversal here. See if you can make it happen. Make it one-on-one.
So smart there. The target awareness. Knows when to take the fight. It's all on Stanislaus.
Doesn't quite pay off for him. See how aware KMG was? When he got shoulder peeked there, he was already turning flashes coming from Pop Dog. He wasn't even scared of the guy at main.
Yeah.
This is really smart.
That's the thing. Prioritizing who he needs to take out first. Very smart. Good trigger discipline on display there as well. Really turned that round completely on his head, being able to get those two frags.
And he's reset the money as well, which is great news. They need to build their own bank now, not die, not give any away silly kills. Try and get these SMGs to, well, the SMG, Henny. He should be looking for info now. Trying to gauge what they're doing, and that's exactly what he's doing. If they get a bomb down, it's round one in their eyes, even though they don't win the round.
Steal. Going to be going to the back line, making his approach through once again. I mean, oh, this could be really bad though with the timing. Stanislaus.
I love that. Thank you very much.
Just at the right time, he came out, finds the head of Steal with his back turn, takes it down.
Second later, it could have been dangerous.
Yeah, that could have been absolutely crazy if times would have just been a little bit different. I think he doesn't get the information as well. He doesn't know that
Yeah, they have no idea.
Out. Yeah.
This could be actually a way into the bomb site, just that kill alone. He's got a smoke as well. They've got two smokes between them. See where they're placed. One lower. They want to make pressure. Looks like it's going to end outside and try and get the bomb down for Ali.
See if they are going to be able to actually overpower the opposition here and burst their way through. The thing is, first response is going to be KNG with the AWP. You could definitely overwhelm him here. Going for this burst style play with all those pistols charging straight towards him. Let's see if it's going to be the case. The two players towards B will be obliterated by Kenny. See, KNG actually connects both frags very effectively, and Lucas finds a shot over on towards JDM.
See how crafty they're being? They're showing a better leg on B. Twist them, and the other player outside. Sorry. Was it Lucas outside? Lucas was outside. They didn't even rotate. They must have seen this so many times from Liquid playing them all of these times, pracking against these guys. They know they just want to get the bomb down. They're going to pressure one side, try and force a rotate, and then overwhelm you. It was read too well. They didn't even flinch. Fast round now by the T's. They want map control.
Trying to obliterate their way towards the bomb site. The smoke's there to allow them safe passage into the inner sanctum here as they get themselves ready. Lucas, you can see the paranoia coming through, but unfortunately for him, his head gets clean knocked off by Nitro that just fires back, responding to the presence that he gave away.
And we see this a lot more. They smoke, but as the smokes are flying, they're flashing and they're going. So even though the smokes may not be up when the turrets are coming out, the CTs are fully white.
Stanislaus.
They still don't know where Elige is. He's given the info and he's not giving himself away.
Trigger patience has been so key in this matchup. A little bit of a struggle there, but Elige will be able to find that frag. It's all on Henny that's forced to fall back, but he is going to be able to hold on to the AWP, keeps it in his clutches into the following round, which is quite an important factor as well.
Yeah, money's so tight right now between both teams. That AWP could be the difference if you can make a lot of kills next round. Definitely worth saving. Here's the double AWP setup. Kenji's probably going to go for an early pick. Might push Ali, might peek up depending on his spawn. There's a lot of different things you can do on this map depending on spawn.
Liquid actually going to go for the pause here. You imagine coming in this early, just trying to talk things through, see what they can actually switch up on their T-half to get themselves back in the game a little bit here, play off the back of this. I mean, this is a win they've got. They have the AWP over on JDM, utility to play with, good rifles across the board. They're in a healthy position to actually now try and work their way back in. But this round is pretty critical, because obviously if we see the reset come out from Immortals, it's back to around square one.
I mean, this is a really well-timed pause. If you can do it and try and give yourself a best condition to win the round, this is probably the round you want to do it, because it could sway each side.
Yeah.
Money's looking horrible for the CTs. They've got all in at this point. See if JDM can pick off some of these AWPs. It's not the greatest game so far. Penny's just going to hold the slower peak. It's pretty standard. Everyone kind of... Oh, there you go.
That is deadly there. Opening up with the first initial frag on towards JDM. Bolts as well, going to go for the aggressive play. Takes down Twist, and they already take the lead into this round. Stanislaw is going to have to try and scavenge the AWP of his fallen comrade.
I mean, he's trying. JDM's trying. You've got to give it to him. You're going for those fights, and you've got one of them on the A main last round. You have to kind of have no fear against these players, but they're so quick, and he's one of the quickest AWPers in the game.
Yeah, incredible speed on display there as they are being able to shut them down instantly. Now leaving themselves in this 3 versus 5 as well. Going to go for the boost play, see if Stan can actually spot anyone out, but no one is going to be over towards backlines.
Yeah, they're looking for that AWP pick. They want to at least kill one CT before fully committing. Try and find these mistakes. They're aware that they have no map control now, so they're walking backwards. Trying to regain some of that, some info, maybe find a cheeky kill. But the CT's playing really smart here, not giving anything away.
Yeah, genius stuff as they just hold their ground. Meanwhile, Team Liquid just slowly tiptoeing their way around. I'm going to go for the classic A-site attack.
He's not seen them. There we go.
Oh, now he's finally aware Molotov's coming as well, so he's going to make that call known, so they are ready for this A-site attack.
Stan with the AWP.
Gets the opener. Stanislaw with the follow-up frag as well as he connects the headshot towards Lucas. Stanislaw going huge into the round, but eventually his reign of terror will be punished.
How is this a 2-on-2?
By Steel, as they fall into this 2 versus 2, as you said. Penny, AWP in hand. Bolts with the M4 as they need to try and mount this retake. Nitro has a nade to play with. Elise just holding the angle as they wait for this push to come through. He will peek out, but he can't quite best him. Henny's going to take him down, removes Elise, and it all falls to Nitro here. They're going to tap the bomb to try and force the face. He does peek in, spots him. Sick headshot towards Bolts. But Hen is able to get the defuse.
I can't believe that round was that close. Stanislaw, he's getting AWP entries, double AWP entry.
Yeah.
For an in-game leader, you've got to give it to him. He's got firepower. He doesn't slack in most cases that I've seen him play. He's pulling his own weight, if not more. JDM couldn't get those picks.
Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely huge. The 2 massive frags that were necessary to try and put them in a winnable situation in that round. Unfortunately, just didn't quite go the way they wanted to. Back with the double AWP setup now as well.
Yeah, the CTs really need that. They had no money. The T's had a little bit of bank left, so they've got an okay buy. It's not the greatest, but with the bomb plant, they put everything into this round.
Nitro flashed out by his teammates, but he's just flashed out into his own death. Unfortunately, the frag to go his way. Henny as well. The double kill comes to effect. He's the one that's going to be putting them down. Twists does get on top of Bomb Train, but Henny is now on for the hat trick. Nearly the quad kill as well, as he actually barely misses. Great movement on display there. Steel. Oh, he's going to go for the nice butchers, JDM. An upgrade to the AWP as well. That is just domination. He's going to be kicking himself if he's allowed to get away with that.
Henny's on point right now. It's so hard to actually gain map control and get amongst those CTs, if he's going to kill every guy first peeking or first out, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to get the info, you know they're coming pop, and then the rest of this team could just collapse on that one zone he's got the entry from. And that's exactly what he's seeing. They just obliterated them coming out of pop.
Lucas as well. Fast play from the CTs here could be huge. Lucas gets into the position, but unfortunately gets shut down. The nades from Bolts though, and the Molotov going out is just going to empty them out. And he throws the nade over. Simple AWP shot as well, and all of a sudden there's just one man left standing. It's going to be Nitro, UMP in hand with 18 HP. He should fall fairly soon.
If he can get another kill, he's done well. Yeah, you can tell they're a bit frustrated at this point. They've just straight up rushed. They didn't wait to burn any of the utility. They wanted to catch him with the, maybe with the bad spawn, beat them to the lower ramp, beat the nades potentially. But Lucas just ran up there with his SMG and got all the info. Look at the blood on the wall.
Yeah. Nitro here just edging around. You can see him just tiptoeing back and forth, hoping to achieve something. Henny has the angle covered as well. Oops, scoped in. They do peek into a fraction. It's a pixel shot there.
It's like his shin.
That is ridiculous.
He's so quick.
Yeah.
15 and 3 Henny's on. He's having a blinder so far. JDM, opposite side of the spectrum.
Yep, 1-8. Really not in a great position. Can't really get much momentum going. Can't really do what he does best.
Yeah, I think he feeds a lot when his team's doing well. He also does well. It's weird. Without them, he kind of doesn't really shine. Like I said, he's more of a supporting. I'll put the AWP where you need the AWP. I'll flash you out. I'll do all that stuff that needs doing. He's not like KNG who just wants to go and kill you wherever you're peeking. He's definitely found his footing a bit more in this team though.
This is nice stuff on display though. As KNG will be that opening frag towards Stanislav. Nearly the follow-up frag. Oh, it looked like he was going to be able to pull that no-scope off there as well as he was forced to retreat back, but JDM will execute him. Can attempt to recover the AWP if he wants to go for it.
He'll get it. He's no good with this rifle. Even though he's got that kill, he knows that he needs that AWP.
Yeah. Scavenge is the weapon. He can now back up.
So smoke's coming out. Are they going to commit or are they just going to go inside? It looks like they're committing. Wait for the smokes. Let them bloom. No info's been given. They're walking the whole way.
An awful lot of nade damage rolling in there. So everyone in mid main right now taking a ridiculous amount of damage. You can see splash damage across the board. Twist on 66, a lead on 51. Steel trying to play on the train hit. Big tank comes out and can convert it into a frag in the end. Flashbangs goes over so he can go for the peek as well. He's going to bounce back down, but they're not quite blind. Peeks into it. An awful lot of damage is transferred over. In the end, it's going to be Lucas to put the kill-in blow on towards Twist. Leaves them the 2 versus 2. The bomb has been picked up as well. They know that Nitro and JDM are on the site, but they're going to have to react fast. JDM, of course, bomb in hand. 7 seconds left to go. Will get the bomb planted just before he would have been out of time. Boggs bounds up on top of the bomb train, finds the opening frag, leaves it back in a 1v1. JDM here with the AWP on the bomb train. It all depends on timing. If you can find the frag, he knows Lucas has just crossed, but Lucas is trying to toy with him. Just find out the pot shots, but JDM is quick enough to brush past and take him down.
There you go. He's got his frag. He's back on the board. He's back in the game. They really needed that one. I mean, look, after winning that round, they didn't even have great money. They were that money kind of screwed right there.
Yeah.
Again, CTs are on their last buy. This is looking tight. If they win this one, they could completely turn the half and make it really close. Could be 8-7.
Still going to cross, tag down to 72 as he bounds to the other side and will actually get away. Henny spots them out though as they try to make this play over towards the B bomb site. Oh, nice peek as well. Shuts down Nitro and quickly retreats to a vantage point, ready for the next frag to strike.
Running in default, trying to push CTs back, but when Henny's being this quick, and you're showing like a shin and he's taking it off, there's not a lot you can do in terms of a default. You have to kind of fully commit a lot of utility. When they've got 2 AWPs, where do you put that utility? KNG fires back with 2.
2 headshots as well.
180s for that one.
Absolutely ridiculous. Twist on top of the train here, trying to make his way through the bomb site. Obviously, 3 players there can peek at any given time. Twist will find the frag on to one of them. Still has been eliminated, leaving it just on 2 men. Twist trying to play around the bomb train. Actually,
so
follow
slick.
frag. This is 3 kills on Twist right now. The only
With a
factor
Gallo.
is he's sitting on 4 HP.
Can you find an AWP or an AK? There you go. He's got a much better chance to around.
Smoke goes down, he is going to try and plant the smoke. Obviously, Henny should be aware of this, but the thing is, AWP versus AK, when he's only got 4 HP, be better off switching out to his sidearm, play off the back of the pistol, but he plays around the smoke. This could be massive. He's going to tiptoe his way through towards connector, though. Clearing his angles, but he spots him out! Twist!
Oh my god, that's insane!
As he whips it round.
The young star coming up huge when they needed him. Now look at the CT's economy. That was all Twist. You just 4K, 3 of them with a Galil.
Yeah, absolutely insane. 4 kills there, 4 HP on him.
With the movement as well. Air dodging all the info.
Absolutely ridiculous. Twist single-handedly keeping his team alive and kicking right now.
What a play. What a time to make that play.
KNG going to shut down JDM. Elige as well will respond as he finds that headshot over on towards Steel. Stanislaw going to catch another headshot on towards Lucas. Brings them back into a 3 versus 4 where Liquid are going to be the ones quite heavily favoured into this round. A lot of aggression is going to be the key though. Just stay grouped up as this Wolfpack and try and fight your way through. Bolts in the rear with a gear though as the CZ is primed already. He's locked and loaded to do an awful lot of damage, but they spot him out. It's going to be KNG to actually rip his way through, but it's only 1 measly frag before he's traded. All of a sudden, it's just Henny. Scout in hand. He does actually connect the headshot. I thought we would have been able to get the headshot and take him out there, but instead just knocking him down to 32 HP. Still just bobbing and weaving, but the AWP is always stronger than the Scout.
What a contrast in rounds. After that clutch, see how pumped up they are, see how willing they are to go together and trade those frags really effectively. That round alone is huge for their kind of morale. And Team Liquid are a really big team that kind of feeds off momentum, rounds going their way, not making mistakes. We've all heard that their players can be tilters, moods can fray.
Can't join servers. Now though,
Drama queens.
Immortals at this point just gonna have to try and make do with these leftover weapons. The pistols that they have in their hands. Nice early attack comes out. That's a lot of information they've actually gathered off the back of that play as well.
It is, but the CTs haven't made a rotation. They've not opted to stack. They're just hoping to get these exchanges that haven't gone their way.
No. Both CTs instantly punished there as they enter.
They can get some exits now, save some guns. That's their best shot. I think you just need to take a gamble and push 1 for info. Stack the other 4.
That is in position to try and ward them off. We'll get the wall bang over on towards Steel as he takes them down. Follow up as well as he goes double or nothing now, taking Lucas out of the situation. It's just KNG left. He's just playing for the exits, just holding back.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Saving that flash. Saving that P250.
Best case scenario, he might get an AK if someone wants to push into his lair.
If someone would be so kind and feed him one, he would more than happily oblige.
So they are going to play it smart though. Majority of them exiting together.
Yeah, they've all gone together.
Yeah.
CT spawn's safe. Let's all go huddle there. Last round of the half. I mean, that round alone, they made this half really, really close.
Yeah.
From the Twist play alone.
KNG scoping in, checking it out, seeing if anyone is going to go for the early playthrough mid. Secondary AWP over on Henny. Just scoped in over at B as well, waiting for this fast, explosive play. But Team Liquid, they're slowed down a little bit into this round. They just grouped up.
And a more passive default, holding all the angles, but from deeper. Henny glass cannon manages to exchange that and get away with his life.
That's a wild shot to connect as well. Very, very deadly. Taking Nitro down.
He must be so frustrating to play against.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Oh, can he get on the ledge? Oh, he was spotted.
Ah, unfortunately.
The smoke just wasn't high enough. He got spotted when he jumped.
Leaves them back in a 4 versus 4. A minute left in the clock as they still have an abundance of utility. You can see them start to burn through that very quickly now as they are getting ready to make their play, making their move.
They've only got a few flashes to their name. It's going to be a gunfight now.
JDM will get the opener though. Takes down Lucas as they now explode their way on towards the bomb site. Liege as well takes down KNG as they begin to punch those numbers in and get the bomb down and ready to try and defend. Henny, warp in hand, just playing up close and personal. It depends what he can bring to the table. He's getting that audio cue, he's getting the information. But this 2 versus 4 retake is going to be so hard, even though the players on the side of Liquid are fairly low, are fairly staggered. Oh, twists, headshot instantly towards Henny.
Good half.
Yeah, very effective stuff. Obviously, you're going to be going to an 8-7 scoreline blow for blow right now as these teams actually looking fairly evenly matched, even though Immortals had a pretty good start. Let's see if that is going to be the continuing storyline, though, after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. Fabulous first half. It was a lot closer than it actually seemed like it was going to shape up to be. Immortals, at first, quite dominant, and then all of a sudden they started to subside. Liquid, off the back of Sanaslaw really sort of riling them up, it seemed. They started to dominate.
Yeah, they got an early round lead, and then tit for tat, the money was going both ways. Absolutely crazy round by Twist with Gallo. Gets 3 headshots, managed to clutch. I think it was a 1v3. They got 4 kills in total. Incredible round, and they've managed to make it close from that.
It is insane. Obviously, I mean, that's the thing as well. So we have the scoreboard over to our right here. I mean, if you look at things, in terms of how frags have been going, Hem1 and KNG, that's been the difference maker. That CT side as well, and it's how vital those AWPs are. Yep. That double up setup was the only thing that was getting those opening frags. And as soon as that started to subside, because their money was hindered off Team Liquid starting to get a few rounds in the row, really starting to knock back, that's when it just all went quiet.
Yeah, I think you could see the round, as soon as Twist won it, they were all fired back up. They didn't really know what to do until then. A frustrated eco rush. Twist around here, they've gone really fast into B.
They are going to flood their way through. Henning, you'll get the opening frag on towards Elise. JDM can fire back on towards KNG. Steel actually going to do some damage as well. People stuffing out from Steel. JDM caught a bit of an awkward spot, but he managed to make the best of a bad situation before Steel will double up his frags, leaving them in a 3 versus 2 situation. Steel with a bomb plant as well. Henning going to back off. And this is the thing. They're in a very good situation this round. Sure, they might not have the Molotov, but having 2 players already in the back line, 1 player trapped on the site, all his job is right now is to just try and delay, keep him at bay. If he can find a frag as well, that would be absolutely huge. Still, in this situation, just has to wait for them to push into him. Play with confidence, still peeks out, great stuff as he works his way through, and there's Bolts to get another frag on towards Twist. Baiting for each other, playing very nicely.
Took a page out of Ty Lu's book, eh? Just rush B, pistol round. Keep it simple. I mean, it's kind of a 50-50 at that point, right?
Yeah.
If you're just straight up rushing, there's not really much thought, it's just straight for the Angels. Pays off for them. They have a bad spawn on the upper peak, and I think 3 of them are down lower ramp before he's even managed to peek the 4th guy in. And he takes the kill, but it's too late then. 3 of them on the site, causing mayhem. They are keeping it quick, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really just bursting their way through. That's the kind of thing. KNG and Henny sort of like the death squad right now as they charge their way into the site. They just want to open it up. They want to get those open frags. But it's Lucas to be the difference maker into this round. That UMP in his hands, he's a monster with it. He can rip his way through anything you throw in front of him. And, you know, opponents don't have the greatest arsenal. He's just going to be able to shoot you down in a matter of seconds. They get the bomb plant. Not only that, they zone out the CTs. They just need to kind of hold back, really. It's going to be so risky for them to try and go for it. Best case scenario, hold for exits, see if you can get those frags. They're not going to be able to pick up this round. And as you expect, Immortals getting through with what looks like it should be a clean round to a Liege. Decides to change things up a little bit. Will connect the headshot over and towards KNG.
That was a crisp shot. KNG's always kind of fishing around for these frags. He seems to be really keen to just put himself on the map. Make sure that he's known, his presence is known.
Yeah, he wants to be the difference maker.
Electro's gonna die.
Unfortunately.
I mean, normally when at least you got another 1D at the end. That's kind of actually big. They've lost 3 players that point.
That's the thing. Considering it looked like they were actually going to go through with all 5 rifles, being able to get those kills in towards the end there, that is huge.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Liege getting 2 big 1Ds. Yeah, I was saying a lot of teams just opt to go really slow on that round. It's so scary. You could be up against that stack, you're up against those pistols, armor, they're in your face, and they just went full outside rush.
Nate rolls in.
Just want to crush this thing, tilt them. That's what they're looking to do.
That's the thing. They know they have that potential as well. We saw that coming out. I mean, we saw the knife come through earlier in the game as well. They clearly have that camaraderie going. Everyone's quite bubbly on the side of Immortals. They need to keep that up, keep the energy levels high.
They're going for an inside stack. It's a gamble, but I like it. What else can you really do? You're either going to take gunfights with nothing and potentially feed the SMGs money, or we can try and trade. And it's a 50-50 they're coming to your bomb site, right? It could go your way, and this is the round to gamble on.
Look at this though. Tips on their way out. As soon as they get the feelers out and they work out that say bomb site is free.
Yeah, you just walk.
Yeah. Slowly make your way through. They're going to be able to get that bomb planted. This retake's going to be nigh on impossible, especially because Bolts is in the prime time position to just rack up the cash P250s. They're going to be a little bit spooked. They went to try and go for the play, spotted him out, and just decided to back out of there. It's not worth the risk in that situation.
This is how refined it's become. This never used to happen. People never used to save these kind of weapons. They'd always go for the kills, always looking for weapons. But money... Oh, still. Money is so kind of important now with everything that's going on with the SMGs and UMPs giving crazy amounts of money. Could be a lot of money available for grabs for Bolts.
Look at the amount of tags he's done. Everyone's so low. So easy for him to get these frags. They're just converging in. Nearly killed everyone on the side of Liquid here. Oh, a Liege though. Give him an inch and he's taken an absolute mile.
Oh, I nearly got that guy as well. He picked up the AK.
He's got long arms.
He's got crazy long arms. He's only a small guy.
Stretch arms, right? Grabbing the AK.
While shooting a deagle.
Yeah, of course. He slipped it in with his leg, mate. He stepped on the AK, dragged it over.
Boing.
Classic Liege move. It's a party trick. He always whips that one out.
Janky leg.
Nice bit of early nade damage as well. KNG, that's got 42 HP.
They're just walking down low. This is so ballsy. They just walk down low and look.
Find a headshot over on towards Thanos Law as he takes him down. Bomb is going to get planted by Lucas, which leaves them with just 3 players. They've got the side of Team Liquid. He's just firing through as well. Hopefully get this frags out. Oh, steal with a double kill.
Through
That's
the
absolutely
smoke.
huge.
What a great round. They put so much pressure on Pop there. They weren't sure what was happening. They thought it was probably going to be an outside take. You're putting that much pressure on Pop.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, KNG's walking with someone backing him up down that lower ramp. As soon as he gets that opening, they're all ready to just flat out back him up and rush out onto that site. Liquid now with the pause.
That's had to pause.
Working out what to do with this money.
The thing is, it's not the best amount in the world either.
They'll probably just buy a few pistols, a few nades, maybe a kit if they get lucky.
Looking like right now, though, Immortals should be able to ascend themselves to at least 13 rounds on the board.
Yeah, that round was actually kind of crazy how outplayed they got just then. Probably never seen that many amount of nades come down Pop. Like, what the hell is going on? And suddenly, Insight's lost.
Yeah, Immortals right now just outskilling their opponent, really. That's all it comes down to. So we're just seeing massive frags that are coming out. Just operating good in the Wolfpack, being able to find these open kills, just very aggressive style of CS, and it's just paying off.
I mean, they're really, really equal in terms of firepower, but the Orcs are much stronger on the Immortal side.
Yeah.
They're getting kills and entries, both sides.
He was in the high angle, but he has to drop off. Actually rotates back fairly quickly though, as it seems the call has been made, clearly alerting him that there is something afoot towards the A bomb site. And he's going to peek up. KNG will actually find the frags. He takes down Nitro, leaves them in a 4 versus 5 here as JDM going to rattle off, takes down Bolts, Lucas as well. AK fire through twists. This is just 3 players remaining on the side of Team Liquid with no weaponry to aid them into this round. KNG keeping it up as well, the high octane style of CS that he's bringing to the table here as he finds that headshot. Stanistorm, he's in a fairly effective angle actually. Could catch them off guard if they want to peek into him. Definitely a couple of juicy bullets out. Nice. Sick headshot comes through out the floor. But Stanislaw gets away with such a cheeky play there. Absolutely filthy stuff on display. He now pushes his way towards the site.
It stands for rotate. Oh, he's not. If he was going to rotate through T-spawn, he would have seen the bomb.
That's the thing as well. He would have just been able to hold that. They would have had to play together. Could have been fabulous. Meanwhile, into the round, they are going to start to back off. And
look at the clock. They've actually got a lot to do. They've got to clear a lot and get the bomb and get it down.
They have to split up as well, because basically they want to send one player back, one player to hold, still secure A site. Back is turned. Oh, clears it in the end though. We'll find a frag over onto a stamp. It's so awkward there. Timing was critical as well. That was worth the last couple of seconds.
Extremely close.
Really burning the fuse quite short.
Oh, double AWP. Stan was putting in work earlier on the T side. He managed to get the double opener. See he's feeling it now.
Smoker's going to go over. Doesn't go obviously completely right the line of sight.
He's already out. He's just flown out with AWP.
Yeah.
So much confidence.
Unfortunately, JDM, of course, is going to have that eye in the sky, find the angle. Elite as well on the ladder as he fumbles up and down, finds the kill. Elite with a follow-up frag as well. That's a ridiculous headshot that he's been able to get away with. Somehow, Immortals go from 5 to 2 in a matter of seconds.
Oh, what a crazy play just to go up the ladder and wallbang him like that. Yeah. And then that headshot as he's falling, it's really clean. Nearly got third.
I've got the bomb planted though. They do have the Molotov over on Steel. That's a very important factor into the late round here. Oh, Henning.
That nade must have just landed on his cranium.
Literally bouncing off his hat. 36 HP. Not a good situation again. Obviously, this is the thing. He basically just needs to get a couple of frags here. Oh, Steel's peeked out though. Gone for the face from ramp and they've taken him down. He had the Molotov to play with.
Yeah, I mean, you do kind of have to equal it up. You're just going to get surrounded. You have to kind of make a peek. Just peeked into your AWP and just hit one guy.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
They've done well to keep that many people alive. They had 4 alive now. They start building some bank on the CT side. It's really important. And they're going to need it to mount this comeback. Double AWP T side. We're going to see a slower round. They're probably going to go really fast as soon as they get some kills.
Very interesting play to go for here. Not too commonly seen, obviously. A little bit of a wild card thrown into the mix.
How do you counter double orbs? You just get 2 better orbs.
Yeah. The thing is, the AKs are going to be what really affects the style of play. Instantly trades out Henny. He's done from the server now. That's that orb just laying cold on the ground.
They're not entirely sure what they want to do here. They're just waiting, seeing if anyone's going to make a mistake. Clearing some ground inside. JDM here is going to have all of the info and probably the entry.
Oh, just shoulder peeking. Not as quick as Henny is JDM, but he's still pretty damn fast. As he finds that frag over on towards Steel, we'll be able to put him down and ward them off as he falls back, linking up with the rest of his teammates. It's just a trio of Immortals left, and I don't know if these boys have it in them to be able to pull this one out of the bag.
It's possible. 2 quick kills, and it's 3 on 3. Need the first one clean though, they can't lose too much HP.
Really have to bring their A game here. 1 flashbang to play with on KNG. Flashbang will pop, they'll execute their way in the site. Fast through the smoke, very clever, but JDM had the angle cover. JDM isn't going to miss in that scenario, he's able to work his way through. Molotov goes out, Stanislaw as well. Oh, Lucas! Juicy shot as he connects that. Straight away. This is absolutely huge. Hungry for more as well as he gets the follow-up frag. Nearly the hat-trick coming out. Could have been manageable. If JDM didn't get one of those frags there, allowing them both to cross into sight, that round could have been changed entirely.
I think Lucas is a really, really underrated player. I don't think people realise his value and what he brings in terms of support, filling gaps and keeping his frags up and his firepower. I think he was dubbed to be one of the players that SK were going to pick up.
Yeah.
But he chose to stay with his brother. And I think he'd fit really well in SK. Definitely the kind of player they need. They need someone to do the support work. They've got all the firepower they need. You need someone to kind of do the handiwork and support those players that love making plays.
Yeah. Once again, going to contact there. Him has the support of his teammates as well, of course, the brothers in arms. Just as they hold their angles, just tapping away, trying to make their presence known, at least draw some rotation over towards the A side.
Playing it slow, burning as many nades as possible. They're staying quiet on alley, so they're definitely going to do some sort of take, split in outside. Maybe go backlines to B. Also possible, but I doubt it. Probably going to end at A here. Looking at the minimap. Trying not to give any info away as they creep up. This is such a meta play now. Everyone loves crouch peeking. Stan dismisses, but the bait and switch.
Stan and Co. Some damage here. KNG will fire off, takes down Twister, leads with a headshot as he snaps on towards the neck of Bolts and removes his face. Still eager as well. Going to make his way through. Takes down Stan. You see JDM in the rotate as well, coming in as he slides his way down. Hot Dog warp in hand, but it's not going to matter. Steel is just playing absolutely unreal right now. Steel works his way through. It's a quad kill coming out from him. Just frag after frag. He's absolutely on fire.
Yeah, they really needed that one. That's a crazy, crazy round by him. I'm surprised JDM didn't get the kill there. I think he must have heard the scope, potentially. Scoped late. Maybe should have scoped a bit earlier and gone down the ladder. I think that needs to change, really. I think you can hear the scope from far too long away.
Yeah.
There's other things that you can't hear that make more noise, like physically would make more noise. And the scope just seems to be so loud.
Look how far they are into this A bomb site already. They're so deep in. Bolts' position there is just unbelievable. He's able to get away with that. Stan, luckily enough, will spot him out and take him down. Stan with a second frag here as well. He's now upgrading towards the AK-47. Twister's damage towards KNG. All the frags are coming up. Liquid! Stan with a sick headshot on towards Henny as well.
I don't think he realised he had no bullets in the clip either. And
Just one shot, yeah.
One tap him. He was a bit shocked at that himself. Oh man. I mean, they had so little utility there. They just wanted to end it. You could tell that they just wanted to get it over with, but they managed to hold off another round. SMGs, that crazy one tap. It's going to be a close one.
Pushing their way over towards the side as they flood there. Stanislaw going to hold them back with the AK-47, just rattling off a couple of pop shots. Elige as well, in position with the MP9. Obviously, 30 bullets of pain to play with if they drop down. If he's connecting those headshots.
Yeah, they just got one flash, so they want to get that bomb down. Pop flash, explode, try and get that bomb down. That's all they can hope for.
Oh, JDM, you'd have thought you've actually got a frag off the back of that. Struggles a little bit in the end. We'll be able to find one as takes down Steel. And man, it's been such a nuisance. Bolts will retaliate though. But look at this, Elige. He's been waiting for the right time to strike. Runs down, says hello. Right. Rips his way through Bolts. It's going to be Twist as well, take down K&G.
That's unfortunate.
Nearly burnt through the major amount of cash reserves they had as well to play with on the side of Immortals.
If they planted then, they would have had a really, really comfortable buy with full smokes and flashes. That's all you really need to make an execute happen. Unfortunately, just didn't get it, at least with the flank. They've gone all in here. Galio, hardly any utility. They're just going to have to go for the frags here.
Smokes can go out. Nades to play with as well as they just start lobbing them out to try and ward back these Immortals players. Twist single-handedly going to force them back out of there. So they do free group. Have to renegotiate where they're going to situate their attack.
Just pressuring Ali, making sure those nades are burnt. As soon as Twist heard that AWP rattling through the smoke, he's like, I'm not having any of that, I'm off.
Oh, nice peek, K&G. Doesn't come out on top in that one. JDM a little bit too fast as he works his way back through. Holding the angle as well, so we can get another 6 snapshot. JDM just flicks floor. Oh, it could have been the hat trick, but unfortunately,
that was on
quite come through. Luckily enough, Elige is there, and Elige is the big brother. He's able to find these kills and help out JDM in that scenario.
Yeah, that's kind of his style, isn't it? He loves just holding the angle, taking you down, repositioning, taking another shot. He's built his career on that.
That's the thing, obviously still the last man standing into this one. Seems like a call for a pause has been made. Actually, no, it's going to get cancelled. They're not going to need that anymore. Oh no, they are going to go for the pause. Okay. So you imagine, most likely this is probably going to be Immortals having a little bit of a talk out, realising, okay, we still have enough of a buffer of rounds to play with, but we probably should talk about how we actually want to play these last few rounds.
I expect to see some sort of smoke take inside. You're never going to get an AWP. I mean, you'll have one AWP potentially peeking lower ramp. You can pop flash that away, even if they're holding the kind of the tightest angle, just for info. There's a pop flash you can do that gets them. These guys will probably know it. All you have to do is that one flash, and then he smokes down inside. The AWP's going to be on the back of the smokes, and you've got a chance of winning the round. Otherwise, they don't really know where these AWPs are playing from. It's going to be really tricky for them to slowly take outside control when the AWPs could be facing anything.
I mean, that's the thing as well. You look at it right now, obviously, no cash to play with. We need to see something fast, we need to see something hard. They know there's that double AWP setup in play. Overwhelm the AWPs. Really just going for a more shotgun style play. That's what Immortals have to really bring to the table here. Try and get that bomb plug down, get yourself a nice bit of juicy cash addition.
Did I miss Steel dying after time? He died after time. He has no money.
That's even more awkward.
That's really, really brutal.
It's not a good spot to be in.
He'll have to Tech 9 next round.
Wow, this really comes back to hinder him even more as well.
Maybe a flash, maybe a P250, maybe try and get the bomb down again. This is all they can hope for. This is such a difficult spot to be in. They're thinking it through now. Probably use this round coming up to think even more on what to do. Work out where the AWPs are situated. I expect to see an inside take next round.
Let's see there. They are going to flood their way around. Steel. Early on, pushing his way up, everyone getting themselves in position. They want to go for this fast play, burst out through Ivy. Nice nade rolling through. Actually doesn't transfer anywhere near the amount of damage I thought it would have.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be a money nade. Didn't really connect the way we thought it would. That one did.
Early trades coming out. Blow for blow in terms of just damage being dealt. You can see Lucas and Henning, Blood Brothers, sharing the damage.
Just been a nuisance on Ali. They've like over-committed presence on Ali, which is smart, and then gone quiet and put the bomb there. So you think it's quite obvious you're fake, but actually they do have someone coming with the bomb. And they haven't really over-rotated to Ali because they know it's just complete bait.
Yeah. The thing is, they are slowly making their approach through. Everyone crouched low, stay low to the ground, overwhelm. Goes in position twist, but they do actually find the frag. Will find one kill though. Bomb gets taken control now as well. Henny, last one stand AK in hands, but couldn't quite spot out a lead there. Lead's gonna be able to overpower him, so 30 in front of the board. Immortals now, this is the round they were ecoing for. This is the round where they can get the rifles out. Still, he can't.
See the way that he they approached Ali when they got to the choke point?
Yeah.
The first guy jumps out, and you saw he completely drew the fire away from the other two, and then those two, without being aim recoil punched by having no armor, they managed to exchange that frag. So many people need to do that as first man and draw that fire away from the rest of your team coming out. Give them a chance of trading them.
Lucas gets the opener this time around as well. Henny as well. This is the thing. So you start getting these weapons back in their hands and they get the confidence behind them.
Two huge openers now. They're going to chill, they're going to compose themselves, they're going to come up with the best strategy they can. And they've got presence all over the map. This is theirs to lose at this point.
Elite up close to personal. Nade's going to go out, but it's not really going to help in that scenario. Just JDM though.
Yeah, they're just going to chill, bait as many nades as possible. See if any of these silly CTs make stupid mistakes.
Lead spots him out. Shoot shots in the foot. Still actually gets away on 4 HP. JDM, 6 shot on towards Bolt, so as he reacts instantly on the fly. 2 versus 3 now. 2 versus 4 even, as the push is coming through. KNG is going to be the one to dispatch the lead. JDM needs to go huge. He will get his second frag of the round as he starts to play around the train. Oh, nearly gets the third.
That was
KNG overpowers him, and it all falls down to Stanislaw to do the unthinkable. But the thing is, Steel, even though he's got 4 HP, he could be such a nuisance in this round. KNG can make his sweet time and head over towards the bomb site, whereas Steel, he's always on the flank. He's always in the rear. It just depends if they're actually aware that Stan has heard them on the fast rotate towards bomb site. KNG needs to be careful on how he plays this one. Should be aware now.
They've heard him now.
Yeah, here's his footsteps. Just needs to play it smart. No reason to peek into him. Don't want to play into his favour. We'll spot him out, but obviously knocked down to 12 HP. It is going to be a massive struggle. Steel basically just bait for his teammate here as well. Heavy focus with that orb scoped in. Just holding the angle, hoping to see if he can come towards him. You can see just toying with him, misses the shot as well entirely, and Steel's able to take
See
him down.
the guy just shooting at him, baiting that attention away. You know for a fact that he subconsciously recognised that he was being shot at. And it just slowed his reactions a tad for Steel to wide face, swing wide, not get hit, and trade that frag. Great round by them. I don't even know how that they got those 2 quick entries. The CTs must have been trying to get close to the electric box, and they just stopped them.
Just got absolutely destroyed. I know. Elite's going to get the opening frag. Elite
They're doing it again! They just want to end the game, and they just get stopped every time.
They just decide to go for these aggressive plays out of nowhere. Just abandon all structure. Go for the aggressive, flamboyant, explosive plays. JDM going to spot out Henny as his head instantly pops into view. It's just Steel left. That was just an all-out rush from the start of the round, just speeding in the entire time.
I mean, word from last time, they managed to get 2 entries. I don't think they just went straight out and straight down pop. But every time they've done this, they've just lost. That's how desperate they are and wanting to close this game.
Yeah, they just want it to be over. But that's the thing, you can't just play like that. That is going to be your downfall in those sort of rounds. You can't run those risks this late into the game.
Oh, did they hear him? I think the guy at blue chain might have heard him.
Stanislaw spots him out. Kills Steel. Now what's the money like? Absolutely broken. Absolutely horrific economy to play over into the final round. Shaping up like it should be heading towards overtime at this point when you look at things.
They're going to need some magic now, and I mean, this is the round that you want to play fast and get in their faces.
Yeah.
Run and gun with those Tech 9s. Maybe catch someone lower ramp with his pants down, holding a nade or something. Overwhelm him. So they're going to do some sort of smokes outside. And then split.
Early utility here toward pop box. They can try and get themselves into better positions. It is going to be that hit towards the A bomb site. Obviously, this is the last bit of utility they actually have to play with. The smoke wall goes up. Bolt's trying to get the opening frag. They are going to commit to the bomb plant early, and it looks like they actually get away with it. They do quite effectively, even though these smoke walls completely dividing the site. They have no way to deal with this, but Elige eventually will be able to strike. Finds the headshot on towards Lucas as he takes him down. The response frag comes in with KNG, though, leaving them in a 4 versus 4 right now. And this is quite scary. It's all to play for, but the timing is so horrific.
So unfortunate. I don't really know why I looked away there.
Molotovs start to rain out. You can see the CT still hesitant to go aggressive here. Nitro will actually shut down Steel. Henny's going to fall as well. It's all on Bolts. Bolts could actually pick up the round here if it's a little bit faster. Oh, so close. If he would have been quicker, could have been able to do it. That would have been a ridiculous play. 15-15 is going to be the scoreline, and we will be heading into overtime here. I think it's MR3. I think we'll see MR3. MR6 even.
You would have had to go on Neo Matrix dodging bullets to get to that bomb.
That'd have been crazy.
This is our first overtime we've seen, right?
I think so. There was a game on the mainstream though. Yeah, I think it went to 8 overtimes.
Liquid Navi, did that go?
It was Navi someone. I can't remember. No, Navi Cloud9. There we go.
I mean, I told you it would be a close one, right? Really evenly matched teams.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
Good in-game leaders on both sides. Steel and Stanislaw, I think in-game leading on the strategic side goes a bit more towards Liquid. Like I said, the Immortals have got the ops. And they were raining hell, absolute hell towards the start of the game. As soon as their money went bad and they couldn't really get those ops anymore, they really, really struggled.
Well, that's the thing, it was kind of silly decision making.
Yeah, questionable all-ins, just rushing dry outside.
They just wanted to close the game out, but at that stage, there's no point attempting to just close the game out. You don't want to throw away your buffer, especially when they'd just won a round as well, so they'd only just got their, sorted their economy out.
Yeah.
They knew they were going to get reset, and then they just get reset.
Stanislaw with that one tap with the 1 bullet left, that was the round. That could have, if they just played a little slower, worked all of that utility away from the CTs, they really had not a lot to work with. SMGs and stuff, but instead they just rushed face to face with the SMGs and they thrived.
It's interesting to say the least, but obviously once we jump back in, it'll be cool to see how this actually unfolds. It is going to be MR6, 16k. That's the overtime rules, of course.
MR6. Straight double AWP from the T side. They've got faith, and I mean, these AWPers are actually... This is probably one of the few teams that I'd say that is really viable to do it on.
So they're feeling it, and they must have some kind of reason behind it.
This is the strat that we saw earlier, where they walk down inside for that pick. They put one player to back them up, just in case there is one playing close. How antsy the CTs, they're burning so much utility off one smoke.
Everyone's on edge in this match.
Look, more mollies are coming in. All they did is show a bit of leg, and they've burnt more than half the utility off the CTs.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Setting themselves up now as well for potential A play. And he's going to back off and try and link up with the rest of his teammates. The thing is, look how deep Lucas is. Smart flashback, he turns! Oh, it doesn't matter there with the timing. He still gets overpowered here by Nitro that just finds the kill with the M4.
That's really unlucky. I thought it was going to be on his head there. It looked like it was on his head. Managed to just see the flash and turn it in time, but got double-faced. JDM.
Strike takes down one man. Stanislaw returns fire as well as takes down Steel. Bolts got the AK in hand. He will be able to overpower Stan. Bolts can actually get a bomb. Twists. A little bit awkward.
Needs some Henny magic.
He needs to go huge into this round. 1 versus 4 to play with, but the flank comes in. Elige just catch him off guard.
surprised there wasn't a smoke down lower then. Free kill for JDM on the entry. I think he was a bit eager trying to just walk up to that close door. I think you can do it, but if they're holding a different angle. They just went for it when Lucas died. That wasn't the strat, but Lucas went down.
Yeah.
Couldn't put that pressure on the other side of the map. They just went all in inside.
Drop down headshot comes out instantly.
He loves playing close at pop.
Yeah. Absolutely obliterating that.
Then it's to cycle the AWP to the front spawn and try and stop that guy crossing to electric box. Like that, but at the start of the round. They've done it before.
Twists. In the angle, do some damage. Decapitates Bolts as he dares to peek into his line of sight. They're very effective. Twist going to get the response frag as well back on towards Lucas. As it all falls on steel. Not really gone the way that Immortals would have wanted it to go as they try and kick off this first round of overtime.
Yeah, going 2-0 down unless we see no magic. They picked up that double up as well, they've stolen it off them. T's now got the 1, I think that's a better choice for them. You don't need to, it kind of really slows you down in terms of how you want to get in their faces with these AKs and push deep into the map. They can't do that with the AWPs, they're just forced to play slow. I want to see Henny trying to stop Elise getting to pop. It's so hard to get CG players away from pop. I think it's just straight in the face.
Nitro giving KNG a hug there as they meet each other over the train.
You can tell they're fed up with Elise by pop. Look how many players they put. There's 3 there, all of the utility to stop them getting close.
Bit of a mess getting into this. Scary factor is as well, if Liquid get this round on the board, they only need 1 to close it out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Immortals are going to need 3 to even keep themselves alive.
Yeah, I think they felt themselves that they've already thrown this one with those all-ins that they made, those silly plays. It's showing. Team Liquid have absolutely turned this one around.
Pushing their way out. JDM scoping around, sniffing around, see what he can actually find with Stanislaw to do damage from the orb. JDM scopes in as well, looking for some feet. Steel gets into the backline, finds a headshot onto him as he shuts him down, leaves them in a 4 versus 2, which isn't that optimal, but still keeps up his high-tempo gameplay. Could have been a massive hat-trick if he would have been able to pull that off, but Stanislaw spots out Henny and takes him down 15 to 18 as we work our way through in the overtime here.
Convincing. They need 1 now. What are they going to do? Hopefully they don't just rush outside like Immortals do, trying to close the game out.
Yeah, I mean,
Zeus is going to be pumped. He's going to be absolutely roaring at them to get, come on!
yeah,
He's a motivational guy, right?
Behind him. I mean, that's the thing, when you look at it as well. 1 round, that's all they need over inside of Liquids. Looking consistent, they're looking good. T-Half as well. It's possible. It's very, very possible to just close this one down.
They know they're going to be up against the double AWP though with that full bank.
Yeah.
They're going to have to come up with something clever. It's going to be smokes, it's going to be an execute, probably late round, burn as much utility as can. It's going to be the best way they've got a chance of winning this round.
Let's see if that is going to be the case as they speed their way over towards that B bomb site. It seems very heavy aggression coming out. The 9th Molotov goes out, just in case Henny was going to go for the fast play. He has done that quite a few times in the past. Not today.
Yeah, you can tell that this is gearing around denying those double AWPs, getting any early traction on them. Now I expect they'll probably pressure Ali first and then fly out of pop and try and trade the guy that's dueling them from green train. They're going to wait till late round to do it, make sure there's not a whole field of mollies that they're just going to be running into.
Claw going to make his approach through. Very slow, very methodical. Lots of utility usage in a few seconds into the round, but that's the massive opener. That's what they needed. You get the kill on towards Lucas here, but KNG can retaliate, takes down Twists. That's going to leave a sour taste in their mouth. They need him to really be the huge firepower into late rounds here. KNG struggles to connect the second shot as well and can't quite take him down, but a single bullet is all it takes to eliminate him, and all of a sudden, Team Liquid go huge.
That's crazy by Standards. Twice now he's got there. This is it.
And he's the last man left stand. You imagine he won't be alive and kicking for long, though. It seems like Liquid should be able to take this one 19-15. He is on the scene of the crime, though. Smoke goes through, but he realizes he just has to make a play. It's all on him individually. No one here to support him. He gets dinked as well down to 44 through the smoke. He's going to charge in. They're going for the knife. Elige is going to butcher him.
And Elige ends it with the knife.
A little bit of payback there for the knife we saw, obviously coming out from Immortals. And there you have it. That is going to be a 19-15 scoreline. So they close it out as they work their way through. An unexpected result, really, towards the end there. It seemed like Immortals might have actually be the ones to get that final blow.
They're kicking themselves hard. They know that they're throwing that. Twice now they had a chance to win the game. They've done the same thing, just rushing outside dry. A few flashes, but essentially it's dry. And they paid the price. They've lost the game in overtime.
Yeah, insane stuff as we see some of these replays coming up now. I mean, just great trigger discipline was one of the major factors on display there.
Both sides. Knife.
The knife that came out, obviously still gets the one here, and that's what really riled them up as we saw that knife coming in towards the end.
So rapid, that guy.
It's really the sort of overarching deciding factor as well.
And that was in slow motion.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. 2-0 now for Liquid.
Yeah,
I mean,
they just climb their way
Americans, they're doing really well. 2 teams now, 2-0.
They're looking really good, just consistently improving there as they work their way through. 2-0. One more game's all they take, and if we have a look through as well, just break down today's games, because obviously we've reached the end of the schedule. But we will have a quick look. Obviously, to kick it off, we had FaZe that went 16-14 up against Heroic. Actually quite a close game when you look at things. And obviously on the flip side, we then had Space Soldiers. They came in, massive upset. You saw them really just riled up, huge confidence pace. They locked down SK. 16-9 then was what we saw with G2 being able to overpower Tyloo quite dominantly. And then Optic actually just ripped their way through North. I like the fact, by the way. So we have 16-14 and then 14-16 and 16-9 and then 9-6. Yeah, 9-16, not 9-6.
And then 6-16.
Oh yeah, does it again?
It continues.
But
Liquid messed up.
Yeah.
Damn you, Liquid. Or Immortals messed up.
Yeah, yeah. They should have won. And then Liquid should have got 9 rounds.
But yeah, Americans are putting in work so far, taking down some big names.
Yeah, they're on the grind right now. Obviously, that's a great result for Optic when you think about it as well, because Space Soldiers looked unreal when they dominated against SK.
Yep.
And then to go on to do that to them after you've just really given a blow to North as well, Optic can be feeling pretty happy about themselves after today's performance.
I don't really know how they do it. They're a bit of a VP where bit of a no-show online, but as soon as they get to land, they find all this form, find these frags, and find these wins out of nowhere, almost.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Crazy day of Counter-Strike.
That, you know, stuff like this just occurs out of nowhere. But it seems like that is all we have time for. It's all boiled down to this, but everything's been wrapped up. That's all the games we have over on the B stream, but of course there is still a lot left of ESL 1 Cologne 2017. So do stay tuned with the main stream. Everything's going to be over there for the next couple of days. There's great games going on, there's giveaways, there is all sorts. But from me and everyone here at ESL UK, I hope you've had a fantastic time today, and we'll see you on the next one.